Put yourself in the shoes of a middle-aged man in the mid-1980s for a moment. You're rudely awakened from a short sleep about 6 o'clock. By your alarm clock you feel like throwing every single morning. You finally pull yourself out of bed and jump through the shower. You shave your face, throw on your dress clothes, pour yourself a big cup of coffee and head out the door. Your hour-long commute to work is done in a Chevy Impala company car that makes you feel really older than you really are. I hate to be the bearer of bad news to you. Remember, we're still in the 80s here, but Sirius XM, Spotify, or YouTube Music won't exist for another 20 years. So you're stuck listening to AM talk or FM radio, and you find yourself eager for the disc jockey to shut up and play some kind of music you can actually relate to. Got a decent job as a salesman in the oil field in Houston. Your days consist of looming cigarette smoke in the office, alcoholic lunches, piles of paper overflowing all over your desk, and numerous trips to the fax machine. You had to pick up the phone those days, though, to communicate direct with people. Your company didn't have the internet yet. Nobody did. That's right, no Wi-Fi. The concept of the World Wide Web was merely a twinkle in the eyes of the tech geeks. You can't even send emails yet. This means you had to use your voice and actually talk with people. Can you remember actually having conversations in small talk and plain old interactions with other humans? No emojis, no LOLs, no SMHs, no memes, no likes, no comments, no selfies. No stalking your ex-girlfriend on Facebook or checking out the weather forecast for the weekend. That also means not scrolling through Google News as you waste time sitting on the toilet. Much less the mindless scrolling through social media seeing stuff you just can't live without. Don't forget, we didn't have Amazon or eBay back then either. What a different world it was. Some will remember and long for the good old days, or what some called a simpler time. Before the advent of mobile technology, we had to search through a dictionary to even understand the meaning of a word or even the spelling. In a few short years, we will be talking about driverless cars and robots working in factories. We already are. I, for one, am glad we have technology and all this information. Every question you might have can be answered at the tips of your fingers. Nothing's hidden any longer. There's no reason to be ignorant about anything any longer. I personally love the freedom from not being told what to read, what to learn, and what to believe. I love the ability to research a topic and come up with my own opinion. I enjoy making up my own mind. For the first time in history of our species, we are never alone and should never be bored. But have we lost some fundamental things about being human? Yeah, I think some will say yes. Verbal communication is still essential to human development. Non-verbal communication, or the lack of body language, just can't reveal a person's real emotions. Without enough face-to-face communication, these non-verbal clues are unable to develop properly, and it could very well hurt our relationships with others as we all grow up in a technological society. This media we sometimes call social can be anything but. We open our computers, and by doing so, we shut our doors. Social media should complement our social life, not be our social life. Relationships are essential. Humans are social creatures. Human nature craves human interaction, and some will say it can't effectively be replaced by technology. It seems like people who live their lives with their heads down instead of up are looking for a way to release themselves into the world and give their own lives credibility. People want the public to see a certain side of them that cannot perhaps be represented in real life exactly as desired. In the glamorous, sparkly, electric world that lies just beyond the passcode, people can put up lovely filtered pictures and poetic lines of something of their day and preserve it in time in their own way. Maybe that's it, the idea of lasting. But this shiny world is not the real world. We should stop and watch the sunset. Not take pictures of it. Just watch it. Just look at it and enjoy it. Take it in for yourself. This age has reached a point where a picture seems to be worth more than actual memory. Can't be true. We all have only one life on this earth. YOLO, you only live once. Let's spend that life with our head up. Enjoy and learn from our newfound technology, but don't forget to be humanly sociable.